Breaking news! Elon Musk has officially dropped another legal nuke on Sam Altman and OpenAI. And this time, it's not just spicy tweets or cryptic memes. Nope, we're talking about a full-blown federal lawsuit that accuses OpenAI of straight-up stealing xAI's trade secrets. Yeah, Musk says his rivals didn't just peek over the fence, they climbed it, stole the blueprints, and hired the neighbors to carry the loot out the front door. This could have a huge impact on who gets crowned as the AI king, so make sure you pay very close attention, because we're about to go through every detail of this new lawsuit, and let's just say, when tech billionaires wage war on each other like this, they go all out. So what's the beef? According to the lawsuit filed in California federal court, xAI claims that OpenAI is engaging in what they call a deeply troubling pattern of poaching xAI employees specifically to get access to trade secrets about its Grok chatbot. So basically, Elon Musk thinks Altman is running an HR version of Ocean's 11, except instead of George Clooney and Brad Pitt, it's engineers in hoodies sneaking off with source code. And let's be clear, this isn't some small spat. The lawsuit literally alleges OpenAI is targeting those individuals with knowledge of xAI's key technologies and business plans, including xAI's source code and its operational advantages in launching data centers, then inducing those employees to breach their confidentiality and other obligations to xAI through unlawful means. That's legal speak for, hey, you stole our stuff and we caught you red-handed. Now, in case you're not fluent in lawsuit language, let me translate that a little further. What Musk's legal team is saying here is that OpenAI didn't just stumble into hiring a few of xAI's employees by coincidence. They're claiming this was a deliberate strategy, a hit job. Think less happy accident and more like Ocean's 11, except instead of robbing a Vegas casino, you're quietly scooping up engineers who know exactly where all the keys to the vault are hidden. That's the allegation, that OpenAI cherry-picked people who carried the crown jewels in their heads, source code, strategies, insider business plans, and then lured them away with shiny contracts and fat salaries. And this is where it gets juicy, because we're not just talking about one or two hires. Nope, Musk is painting a picture where it looks like OpenAI is systematically raiding the pantry. Imagine if your neighbor didn't just borrow a cup of sugar, they showed up every night with grocery bags, emptied your fridge, and then sent you a selfie from their kitchen with your milk in their cereal bowl. That's the vibe of this lawsuit. Now, who are the players in this legal drama? First up, there's Shu-Chen Lee, a former xAI engineer accused of taking confidential info straight to OpenAI. He's already in the hot seat in a separate lawsuit, and a judge even slapped him with a temporary restraining order preventing him from working on generative AI at OpenAI until xAI makes sure all its secrets are deleted. Ouch. That's the kind of restriction that basically says, we don't trust you to even touch code until we comb through every digital drawer you've opened. It's a big deal, because restraining orders like this are rare, and usually only handed down when a court sees some pretty compelling smoke that could lead to fire. Then there's Jimmy Fracher, another ex-xAI engineer, plus an unnamed senior finance executive. Basically, Musk's team is saying, it's not just one bad apple, it's a whole grocery aisle. And that's the scary part for xAI. If one person walks off with some code, you might plug the leak. But if multiple insiders leave, across both technical and financial sides of the company, that's like losing your playbook and your bank account in one swoop. And the drama doesn't stop there. The lawsuit also revealed an email from Musk's lawyer Alex Spiro to a former executive, accusing them of breaching confidentiality. Their response? A classy, professional one-liner. Suck my dick. Yep, that's in the official court filing. Your Honor, Exhibit A, pure Silicon Valley diplomacy. And look, as hilarious as it is, it's also telling. That kind of response suggests either supreme confidence, supreme arrogance, or both. Imagine your lawyer writing you a serious email about trade secrets and the fate of a multi-billion-dollar AI company.
and your reply is something you'd expect to find scribbled on the wall of a high school bathroom. So how did OpenAI respond to all this? Predictably, with denial and a counterpunch. A spokesperson said, "This new lawsuit is the latest chapter in Mr. Musk's ongoing harassment. We have no tolerance for any breaches of confidentiality, nor any interest in trade secrets from other labs." Translation: we're not thieves. Elon's just mad again. And honestly, that tracks with the feud we've been seeing for years. OpenAI is trying to frame Musk as a bitter ex who keeps showing up to slash their tires every time they pull into the driveway.
Now, if you're thinking, wait, isn't Musk one of the co-founders of OpenAI? You're absolutely right. Back in 2015, Musk and Altman were basically best bros launching OpenAI together. Imagine the Avengers assembling, except instead of superheroes, it was a bunch of Silicon Valley heavyweights determined to save humanity from rogue AI. The mission statement was noble, the energy was high, and Musk was right in the middle of it. But then in 2018, Musk tried to take control of the company. It didn't work out, egos clashed, and Musk left in a huff. Ever since, the bromance has turned into a rivalry so heated it makes the Marvel vs. DC feud look like a bake sale. Musk accuses Altman of betraying their founding promise of building AI for humanity, claiming Altman sold out to Microsoft and profit motives. He says the company that was supposed to be humanity's shield against dangerous AI is now just another profit-driven machine. OpenAI, meanwhile, says Musk's version of history is convenient fiction. That Musk was all in favor of going for profit until he realized he wouldn't be in charge. And when he didn't get his way, he rage quit. That's the narrative they're pushing. Musk isn't a principled whistleblower, he's just salty he lost control. And salty is putting it mildly. Musk and xAI have launched lawsuit after lawsuit at OpenAI like darts at a bar wall. Some hit, some miss, but the point is he's not letting up. Just last month, Musk sued OpenAI and Apple, accusing them of anti-competitive behavior and conspiring to monopolize both the smartphone and chatbot markets. Yep, because why pick one fight when you can fight $2 trillion companies at the same time? It's like watching a guy walk into a biker bar and challenge everyone to an arm wrestling match. At once. Altman's response on X, Musk's own platform, was savage. This is a remarkable claim given what I have heard alleged that Elon does to manipulate X, to benefit himself and his own companies and harm his competitors and people he doesn't like. Shots fired. That's basically Altman saying, don't come for me when your own house is made of glass. And because it's posted on Musk's own platform, it's like trolling someone in their living room while eating their snacks. So what's really at stake here? On the surface, it's about trade secrets, code, business plans, data center strategies. But at the heart of it, this is about power in the AI arms race. We're talking billions of dollars, market share, and who gets to control the future of artificial intelligence. Forget gold rush, this is the AI rush, and the nuggets are not just data and models, but the smartest people in the room. In an industry where talent is the most precious commodity, lawsuits like this send shockwaves. Imagine if the NBA banned free agency and every player had to stay with the team that drafted them. That's kind of the vibe here. Do companies own knowledge or do people? When an engineer learns something at company A, do they carry it forever like radioactive waste that can't be touched? Or do they get to walk away and use their experience somewhere else? Courts are going to have to decide how far employee mobility goes before it turns into corporate espionage. And don't forget, Musk's Grok chatbot is his baby. The thing that powers xAI's pitch as the anti-ChatGPT. So if OpenAI really did get insider knowledge, that's not just embarrassing, it's potentially devastating. It's like launching your new burger chain only to find out McDonald's already has your secret sauce recipe and is selling it for half the price. On the flip side, if Musk can't prove these claims, then this all looks like another round of billionaire sour grapes. A case of, if I can't beat you in the market, I'll see you in court. Now, the legal path here is going to be messy. xAI has to prove that the information in question actually counts as trade secrets, that they protected it properly, and that OpenAI used it in a way that broke the law. That means endless digging through emails, laptops, Slack messages, and who knows what else. Lawyers are going to be crawling through code repositories like archaeologists in the pyramids, except instead of treasures, they're looking for chat logs that say, hey, did you bring that xAI code with you? And don't be surprised if this drags out for years, with appeals, countersuits, and enough legal drama to keep Netflix in business with another docuseries. Seriously, I can already picture the title: AI Wars, Secrets, Silicon, and Subpoenas. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about Elon and Sam. The outcome of this case could set a precedent for the entire AI industry. Meta, Google, Anthropic, they're all watching closely, because whoever wins here gets to shape the rules of engagement in Silicon Valley's most important talent war. Think of it as the Geneva Convention for nerd fights. Instead of no chemical weapons, it's no stealing each other's engineers with flash drives full of code. So, is Musk the underdog crusader fighting for fairness, or just the guy who rage quit OpenAI and now wants revenge? Is OpenAI a victim of Musk's ongoing harassment, or a shady operator running a high-tech recruitment heist? One thing's for sure, this isn't the last time we'll see these two titans in court. And honestly, at this rate, maybe the judge should just order them to settle it in a cage match. I'd pay pay-per-view for that. Throw in Jeff Bezos as the referee and Sundar Pichai doing color commentary, and you've got the crossover event of the century. Alright, that's today's breaking news in the battle of billionaire egos, stolen secrets, and chatbots with better PR teams than most politicians. If you want to stay ahead of the chaos in the AI world, where lawsuits, scandals, and breakthroughs drop faster than Musk tweets, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss a single update. Oh, and I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this, so make sure to drop a comment down below. What do you think is going to come out of this lawsuit? Is this the end of GotGPT? Or does Elon Musk just have way too much money and ego? One thing I can guarantee you guys is that this feud is only just getting started.